Chemical industry. Finland sparks positive charge for batteries. As the only country in the world capable of managing the entire battery value chain from mineral extraction to recycling, Finland is uniquely positioned to respond to the surge in demand for batteries, stemming mostly from the rapid proliferation of electric vehicles in Europe. Aleksi Teivainen, Helsinki headquartered Veitra, in April declared it has raised 13 million euros in funding for broadening the reach of its electric vehicles charging platforms, providing yet another sign of the growing momentum and expectation for electric transport. New technologies can change the world for better only when they are sustainable environmentally, societally, and business-wise. Sirpusi Palola. Virta is Europe's fastest growing electric vehicles charging platforms, with offices in Helsinki, Berlin, Stockholm, Paris and London. The excitement surrounding electric transport and renewable energy often overshadows the fact that the core business, quite literally driven them batteries, is also experiencing an uptick economically, environmentally. The growth of electric traffic and renewable energy has prompted prediction that the value of the European battery market will reach 250 billion euros by 2025. Finland in January became one of the first countries in the world to unveil a national battery strategy, devices to establish itself as a competitive, competent and sustainable player in the global market, founded on the availability and processing of raw materials such as cobalt, nickel, lithium and graphite, production and research of battery minerals and recycling, and expertise in digitalization and electrification. The strategy sets the country up to assume a significant role in building a complete value chain for batteries. Finland not only has all the case minerals for batteries but also outstanding competence in research and production, he says. Mika Lintinila. We are eager to build dialogue with other countries on halving transport emissions by 2030, and in connection to this goal, on developing a sustainable battery industry. Responsible operations, traceability, safety and carbon neutrality are guiding principles for the Finnish battery sector, from minerals to recycling. A circular battery economy. Expertise in battery recycling is expected to be in particularly high demand, and increasingly cost-efficient methods, strict environmental regulation and ambitious sustainability target mark recycling an appealing option for cell manufacturers striving to supplement the supply of virgin materials. The world can ill afford to run out of precious metals such as cobalt, lithium and nickel, reminds Theo Hollander, head of batteries business at Fortum. While estimates suggest only above 5% of lithium-ion batteries are currently recycled worldwide, the market is projected to grow sharply in the coming years. Europe alone could have over 130,000 tons of lithium-ion batteries to recycle in 2030, over 2/3 of the amount available for recycling worldwide today. According to Hans-Erik Melling, director of Circular Energy Storage, a London-based consultancy specializing in lithium-ion battery life cycle management, coordinating the European battery industry's research on recycling in Finland. The main goal of all of our research is to find ways to return in an economically viable way as big a proportion as possible of the battery materials to battery production. It's important to understand both the primary process as well as the secondary process in order to fully optimize the refining chain. Mari Lundström, professor at Aalto University. A second life to dead batteries. Fortum, a Finnish majority state-owned energy company, is shaking up the value chain for industrial and electric vehicle batteries with a low carbon dioxide recycling solution capable of utilizing up to 80% of batteries, thus surrounding cobalt, lithium, nickel, and other scale metals, and return it to circulation from end-of-life products. Fortum has developed a low-emission recycling solution that enables the reuse of up to 80% of batteries materials in the end-of-life products. The growing needs for batteries consumes enormous amount of rare metals. If we run out of these scarce metals, we can bid farewell to further electrification and the increasing use of renewable energy sources, told Tero Hollander, head of battery business at Fortum. We will renew the value chains for lithium-ion batteries to enable a cleaner and electrified future. Fortum reported earlier this month that its effort to support the industrial development of a comprehensive battery recycling service concept has been recognized with a grant of almost 1.9 billion euros under an innovation project funded by the European Commission. The grant was presented by Business Finland. One use case for end-of-life batteries probed by the company is energy storage. Fortum in April started it will begin piloting a battery production developed with Comsys and Volvo cars at its hydropower plants in Landafors, Sweden. The solution utilizes batteries that no longer have the necessary capacity to function in plug-in hybrid cars as energy storage in a bid to extend the life of the batteries and hydropower turbines. Our goal is to use the test and variety of modern batteries production to improve the functionality of our energy system. Tony Kekinen, head of hydropower at Fortum. The solution of using batteries that no longer serve their original purpose is an important opportunity. Extending the life of these batteries before the material is recycled has major positive effects on both the environment and the economy. It strengthens renewable hydropower's role in the energy system. Finnish benefits. The government-backed resource-rich operating environment has sparked interest from business also outside Finland. Johnson Matthey in April put pen to paper on a letter of intent for developing a 30,000 ton cathode material facility in Vaasa, Finland, with Finnish mineral groups. Construction of the roughly 50 hectares plot in an industrial area dedicated to the battery value chain is set to commence later this year and scheduled for completion in 2024. Robert McLeod, chief executive of chemicals companies based in London, the UK, called attention to the benefits offered by VASA: reliable access to the renewable energy, availability to sustainable raw materials, and proximity to the automotive industry in Europe. The city of Vaasa was designated a roughly 1,000-hectare industrial area for batteries and energy companies. In Vaasa, we have the possibility to develop greenest battery value by chain in the world. Thomas Irie, Mayor of Vaasa. Finnish Mineral Group is to invest in developing and deploying auxiliary processes for the production facility, such as a large-scale treatment of sodium sulfate and production of metallic raw materials. Germany's BAF in turn has chosen Harvalata, Finland, as the location of its first battery material production facility in Europe. We believe that local production and local content for battery materials are key to ensure a resilient and sustainable supply chain, which is one of the reasons we dedicate to locate our precursor cathode active material plant in Finland. Thor Stendal, Managing Director of BAF Finland. Digging deeper for answers. As Finland continues to take steps toward carbon neutrality on a society-wide scale, the equipment and processes for extracting minerals from the ground must be developed too. Sweden's Sandvik is gearing up to introduce to the ecosystem a full range of battery training rings for underground mining applications to enable mining operators to eliminate underground exhaust emissions, as well as reduce fuel and ventilation costs. Geyser Batteries develops and manufactures water-based non-lithium batteries with a small carbon footprint. We aim to trigger adoption of fully electric solutions that provide both significant business and environmental, health, and safety benefits, outlined Gianni Villenius, Technology Director at the Mining and Rock Solution Division of Sandvik. Also, batteries themselves are being rethought in Finland. Geyser Batteries in May announced it will establish a pilot facility for producing and developing batteries based on its proprietary water-based electrochemical technology in Mikkeli, eastern Finland. The Finnish startup was stated that its high-power non-lithium batteries are capable of over 1 million fast charging cycles, even at ultra-low ambient temperatures, while having a small carbon footprint. Andrei Sigavev, CEO of Geyser Batteries, said Mikkeli offers the company good transport connections, soft landing services, research facilities, and other forms of support. Beyond the production facility, we are excited about cooperation opportunities in the region, as we are starting a fascinating pilot project targeting a massive grid power management market, he added. Shigaev brought his startup and electromechanical expertise to Finland from Russia in 2018, after becoming one of the first ever recipients of the Finnish startup permit. My team is aiming to disrupt the energy storage market by delivering a product that is superior to the supercapacitors, and what's more, shows better economic in heavy-duty application that Li-ion batteries do, he proclaimed.